Start final recording.
Okay.
Alright, probably final recording here. First of all, YouTube comments and comments from people in chat. We are doing the full murder run. Other than the things that come at the end of this, spoilers ahoy. Go for it. You can do spoilers, you can post fan art. Go for it. We're gonna start talking all about the game. Let's talk about what the demo is, why it's so exciting. With me, I have VoiceOfDog.
Hi.
You really like this game, right? This is up your alley.
I did not play this game actually, which kinda. Yeah, I know. I watched Super Great Friend and I was very impressed by it, and I forgot about it because it felt like it was. Oh my god! Already.
Oh god.
Yeah, that is me pictured. Just thinking about being a slime. No, I saw the Super Great Friend stream. It was very good. I was very impressed with it. I plan to buy this game as soon as it comes out, regardless of. It is another in a series of games that I have only recently started calling Earthbound likes.
I know.
If it is now.
You and I had a talk about that. How it's kind of a thing that's starting to happen.
And I really couldn't be happier that it's happening because all of the games that I would consider that have all been very good and interesting in some way.
I can't fucking put in all of Tycho Path. That was gonna be really clever. Shit. Just murder. Just murder. This is our name, murder. Low caps for chill posting.
Yeah, that works. I did not see the third ending you showed, so that was very interesting.
The pacifist one?
Yeah, I did not see the skeletons, so that was pretty great.
Those guys are awesome! Yeah, and please post those ones. There's two Flowey fan arts in particular that are so good. The first one being the one of the skull face that just says, "I know what you did," and there's one other of him with
I know what you did!
Him with the Toriel face, or rather, him or her, because, it's fucking Flower. He did say prince. He did say he was the prince, so I suppose there's that. I do like that the character is left purposefully androgynous. That's the one that keeps you from sleeping at night, by the way. That's the picture that does it.
That one is especially creepy because it does not look like his face belongs there at all. The other one is just like, yeah, it's in there in the middle of the face, in-game. But that one is just, her face is just protruding from this flower thing, and it's disturbing. It is quite unnerving.
Oh. And yeah, I was actually going to show that right now. We can keep talking on stuff. I'm going to show, I think it works if you just go through, and do it very early. Yeah, I had mentioned he gets mad at you if you, redo it. At the very least, I'll show it after our full, murder playthrough. God, Flowey, dude, that was so good. But yeah,
I did not know that you could avoid them, but I am not surprised at all. Because this, obviously, Radiation has this very high attention to detail where everything you do comes back and impacts the game in some small way, at least. That's the mark of a very interesting game, I think.
The thing that I actually thought immediately was just in this 25 minutes, and then afterwards, especially after that second ending, holy shit. Right at that second ending was right when I thought, in 25 minutes, this demo has had me have more impactful choices than fucking Fahrenheit, or, Indigo Prophecy, fucking Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls. It's had more impact than I felt like I did in Walking Dead 1 or 2. Even a game I really liked, Wolf Among Us, I feel like the choices in this game made so much more of a difference.
You know why, though? And I'm not, downplaying the quality of this game when I say this, but it's because the game is much shorter and there's a much quicker turnaround on your decisions.
And that's definitely a part of it.
This demo I think actually works as its own game.
Absolutely. Absolutely does. And other things beyond it, just even relative to the speed and, you know, the brevity of the game. First of all, it's amazing that the game works with this kind of brevity. It's fantastic in and of itself.
I like
even if it was longer, though, just the fact that there's so many endings, and there's a couple I'm not going to show. The main one I'm not going to show is if you go through for your first time and you save Toriel, but you still kill you know, creatures on the way, you don't go full true pacifist, he calls you out on that. He calls you out on having a protagonist bias. Like, he's just like, oh, so you saved somebody. That's lovely. What about the rest of them? And then he just, like, lists off every single monster you have killed in a row.
Yeah,
he's just like, he's like, you killed this
sorrow thing on you.
Yeah,
he shows you everyone you killed.
He's like, you killed this, you killed one of these, you killed this guy. Oh, is this person asking for it? Did you kill this person, huh? And then he's just like, those people, what if all of them were someone else's Toriel? Huh, you're not such a hero now, are you? And it's just like, whoa! Whoa.
The whole point of Flowey is to get under your skin.
Oh, absolutely. And to just, like, make this, you know, horrifying thing. It is.
I feel like and this is just like, you know, I haven't played the game yet. Maybe this is a thing, maybe it's not. But I feel like Flowey is also a person who plays video games, and he's mad that he does not have the power he used to.
Yeah, something along that. Like, one of the really, like, you know, common ideas that people have come up with. There's a couple of major ones. One of them is that Flowey is another kid that has fallen down, you know, and ended up, like,
I could
getting
believe that,
too far, somehow turning into a monster or something. There's all sorts of ideas, but, I mean, goddamn, the writing is so good. I am absolutely not going to, I'm not gonna deny anything as a possibility. Anything could be the case.
I am definitely interested to see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Flowey has such amazing detail to everything he does. God, see, there's oh, so many small details. But yeah, so other Earthbound likes. I mean, one that you and I have played through. Of course, we played through Off, and that was
played through Off. I did Space
phenomenal.
Funeral, which is very short.
I hung out with you on Space Funeral. That was also exceptional.
That was so fun.
That was so good. As far as the game having fantastic fan art, I think even GGDG did, the person who does Cucumber Quest, she's drawn a couple things for it.
That sounds like something that would be right up her alley, yeah.
I think so. And I mean, of course, yeah, there was that. We did Off, Space Funeral. You recently showed off a little bit of the beginning of Lisa.
Oh, Lisa.
And you really like that, right?
Let me put it like, as you are obviously, like, you really like this game, I can tell.
Jesus, it's so good.
I mean, I do too, but I think I feel about Lisa the way you feel about this game, and I think I'm going to do an actual, I really want to actually LP it, that's why I haven't streamed it. Because I think there's a lot to show off, and there's a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to do without grinding or doing a bunch of, you know, various shit. But that game is, and there's a lot I could say about it, so I'll keep it short, but it is way darker. It takes have a charming art style and sort of a charming battle system tropes of these Earthbound likes that we've been seeing, and it just goes right the fuck in the other direction immediately. Post-apocalyptic world, absolutely no semblance of good in anybody, and just the worst kind of people, the worst kind of shit. Everybody is broken. It is a spiraling path into madness. So yeah, Lisa's pretty fun.
This is one thing that I mean, just based on the tone of this game and the way everybody talks in the game, as far as, like, you know, obviously mostly Toriel, mostly Flowey, because that's the two characters, and Spagabloop, Boogaboop, the little ghost.
Crazy Tone Whiplash.
Nabtabloop. It seems like, since they're talking about it, can I post fan art I made during the stream? Absolutely, guys. So fantastic. Like I said, go for it. I really like it. Feel free to you know, Twitter that at me. When I put this on YouTube, put it in a comment. Like, fantastic. I'll make sure to, at some point, go through and okay the comments that have that in it. But yeah, I think this game is going to do that, because absolutely everyone, you know, in the game, every time Toriel talks, she's like, it's real bad out there. It's real bad out there.
You have no idea. That's kind of scary. We have no idea. We've already seen some odd things.
We have seen...
like, disconcerting things.
Yeah, we have seen some definitely not nasty, some nasty things. So, one thing I'm going to show, eventually is, you know, obviously, the slave...
Elson and Napstabluke. They would just have a cry-off, and which one freaks out and kills the other one first.
Yeah, that's an Elson from Off, aka a fired, or, you know, burnt. Gonna explain real quick the mechanic of the murder ending. So, it's a thing that is a mechanic in some other games I really, really like. Where enemies, you know, it's random encounters, which turns some people off, but it is random encounters with a spawn limit. Mm-hmm. So, there is a maximum. Eventually you will defeat everybody in the room.
Oh, I see. So you have to do that for this particular enemy.
You have to do it for every room.
Wow.
To get the final, the absolute worst, but you get really, really, really good. And yeah, we're gonna go take more candy afterwards. Yeah, this ending is a little bit of a pain, which is why I wanted to...
yeah, so this will take a while, huh?
Mm-hmm. So Lisa...
spiraling path into madness, fueled by rage and insecurity, and just a bunch of...
Oh, here's a cool attack we didn't see.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that one before.
Mm-hmm. There's so many good attacks.
I like how they have different patterns, because that means when you have different enemies, you'll see combinations of things.
Yeah, and then just from the little bit I saw, Lisa started having a lot of like deep stuff into like mental health and drug use.
Mental
and
health,
things like
drug
that.
Addiction is a big theme in the game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit of like sexuality, gender bending, quite a bit of that stuff. It's
I mean, for God's sakes, your currency is porno mags.
Well, yeah. Though it sometimes pains me to play it, I feel compelled to LP it, because I don't think I can properly show it off in a stream.
And it's a difficult game from what I saw. There was parts that were
it is
very tough.
It is not like Off or Space Funeral at all. Actually, let me... Some of the things that you typically see in these Earthbound likes, usually there's some sort of charming graphical style, right? Like something that's either unique or hand-drawn, usually has a homely, kind of cute sort of look, usually some sort of gimmicky but fun-looking battle system, a dark sense of humor that is at most of the time lighthearted and kind of cutesy. Lisa takes that sort of cutesy art style and goes in the complete opposite direction with everything else. Just tone totally down to the black pit of hell, never to return.
Yeah, and I mean, it just seemed to go real dark, even comparatively to other... others. One thing I want to point out, though, and... like I said, unfortunately, getting this ending does take a while. One of the biggest things in this game is, of course, the save thing. And that actually is going to change if we go full murder mode here. It changes the words on the save point.
Change the words. Oh, really?
Uh-huh. If you murder everyone, and also the encounters become a little more sparse. I'll make sure to show that off, because it is really interesting. what it says. It basically just cuts the fluff, honestly. You know, it kind of goes and shows just a little further. Nope, not yet. Unfortunately, yeah, this does take a little while to do, like I said, but, yeah, and I mean,
does the save kind of give you the idea of how many more enemies you need to kill, or can you tell else some other way?
I do believe, it's only when you're completely done, but, basically what it does is it just, instead of saying, like, you know, oh, playing in the leaves makes you do this and become determined, or, oh, look at this little house, it makes you determined, you're really excited to be here. It just says, you are determined. And that's all it says. Just, you are determined. You are not determined by playing and being happy. You're fucking determined. That's it.
Subtext, everything is dead around you, and nothing can stand in your way.
You are not, you are not here to have fun and have a good old time.
The first playthrough you did of this, it was almost like you were a school bully, just walking around and bopping all these monsters on the head, taking their lunch money.
Yeah, and it gets to that point. Yeah, it's exceptional. We haven't seen the changes yet. The first major one is the save point thing. Yeah, and so it's still not happening.
And this is what takes all the time, basically.
This is what takes all the time.
I keep cutting you off. You were saying something about off, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's another, if you take another piece of candy.
Yes.
The candy spills out on the floor.
Oh no, we ruined everything.
Look at what you've done.
I mean, it's just a plate of candy, but they make you feel like the worst person.
The game very much is not. It's completely unashamed to just punch you in the junk. Just boom, right in the genitals. Just, you are a piece of shit. Like, ooh, you're human trash. But
like, I feel worse about taking the candy than I do about, like, letting somebody die in The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, the delivery
or
is
not
so
high-fiving Duck. I feel worse about the candy than not high-fiving Duck.
So, yeah, you want ants? That's how you get ants, child. So, yeah, what I was gonna say, though, is another common theme, common thread throughout them, and throughout a lot of the Earthbound likes, and it's not as prevalent, I don't think, in Space Funeral, is, a little bit of the, you know, it kind of starts out with a really, you know, charming and light type story and all that, but then you kind of come to either a slow realization or it just fucking whiplash. But yeah, tone just gets turned on its head. Earthbound was a, you know, it was very late game, obviously. It was.
There were elements. There were dark and unnerving elements throughout the game that were still kind of cartoonish, like Moonside and.
Well, and fucking one of the first things is someone gets kidnapped by a cult.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, the cult was funny in like a goofy way, but also clearly dangerous and disturbing, and especially since they were. Actually, no. That's only. I think that's a thing I saw in a game theory video when they were less. The relationship between the happiest cult and the crazy people who ended up bombing or poisoning a Japanese subway. The happy. I forget what they were called.
Yeah, we're not going on game theory right now, just because I do have a video I have to do soon.
I know we make fun of them, but I think that was a decent video.
But yeah,
before they started giving everybody political commentary, and everybody was a communist or some shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, and everyone's daughter and Luigi had all the sex. But yeah,
Thanks for the sex.
is Wario libertarian? But before,
Wait, that's a real one though, right? You're not making that up.
no, is Wario libertarian? It's a drill tweet, but it sounds like it could be, right? Right?
I can't tell the difference. Oh no.
Okay, wait, there we go. So we're good in this room. Save point, it just says determination. That's it. That's all you get, just determination.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Yup. Really small details.
Definitely a thing in these games where there will be a sort of gradual tonal shift. Because, of course, how can you have something be impactful if there is not some sort of tone change at some point?
There has to be a because, you know, a lot of games just, you know, they start out and it's just, you know, brutal. It's just like, oh, well, hey, but it's dark and gritty, blah, 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 blah. Like,
yeah.
Some of the absolute worst offenders is, fucking Watch Dogs. God.
Oh, I didn't play or see. Nobody really. I haven't heard anything good about it.
It is just another game that just tries to be super dark, but it goes so dark too with your character that like is irredeemable, absolutely irredeemable. They're just
like Spec Ops.
But they don't play it that way. They try and make you like feel bad for said Spec Ops character. Like at the end, they're like, yeah, you know, like, oh, he had to do this. It's like, I just beat a man for no reason for, like, 20 minutes, and they're like, you're a good guy now. Whereas, like, Spec Ops, you know, Spec Ops is fantastic. I wish the gameplay was not bad.
That's boring, yeah.
Quite frankly.
I got through, like, I think a little over half of it and didn't.
They claim it is, you know, somewhat, I guess, bland on purpose. I think it was something they had mentioned.
I don't buy into that being a good thing.
I don't, yeah.
Sorry, but that sets off my bullshit detector.
Yeah, there's no way you can say, like, oh, this is bad because we want it to be bad. But the, back to Earthbound likes, though, they have a very redeemable opening, and Toriel is a great example of that. It just, you know, it's very nice, hopeful. There is clearly some good in the world, and you know, very, very quickly you realize that's the idea. You know, they managed to make her so charming.
In order to have a good tonal shift, they have to create something endearing first, and then they have to kill it. But the way this game does it, it pushes you. It makes you feel like you have no choice into avoiding tragedy, and then you find out you can, and you know, do meta stuff in order to prevent tragedy, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know what, Yumi Nikki, I'm going to say also, yeah, since I murdered everybody, Napstablook, fucking I'm out. Napstablook is just like, peace. I am fucking
Later,
done
dudes.
here. See ya. And yeah, sure, let's get the jug. Let's look at the jug. Spider cider. Heals 22 HP, made with whole spiders, not just the juice.
Why?
No. What is this game?
I don't even want to carry that. Can we throw it away?
Sea Salt Ice Cream, you have shown up right towards the end of this game. There's a link at the top to the demo, undertale.com. Stop watching right now, that is an order, soldier, and go,
congratulations,
go play this.
You're unspoiled.
Yeah, you have managed to do
people
a
came
hell of
in
a
during
thing.
spoiler moments, like the whole, during a certain fight, you know, and it was like, well, everything's spoiled for them.
I was like, no!
Sea Salt Ice, you are the lucky winner. You can still save yourself if you haven't left the stream. Leave now! Do it!
Hey!
Get out of here! We don't want your
run.
Sea Salt Ice Cream! You'll thank us later!
I do it because I love you! But,
Our name is Murder.
yeah, her name is Murder. But yeah, so Earthbound likes and stuff. that's a really
I'm glad
important
it's a trend.
thing. I am glad it is a trend, and they're being done fairly well. Yeah, the carrots are gone too, because everything, like I said, once you have done enough, everything just leaves. Everything, like, knows better, kind of. Like, they're just like, ugh, no.
You know, it's funny because you'd think that with as much stagnation and old tired ideas that you see in indie gaming, how quickly you would see bad Earthbound likes. And I can't think of too many. In fact,
they might start up, but I think the thing is, to a certain extent, people look at games like, at least, yeah, Citizens of Earth isn't great. What I've seen of that is really bad writing. You found
my
Toy
God,
Knife, so obviously, thing, I don't know if I looked at it, or does it say something different? No, okay, but yeah, someone's just like, yeah, a good child wouldn't use a knife, and that's true. I don't remember if they actually take like points off for it, but you can just use it, and then if you use the stick, you throw it, and then you pick it back up. Oh, that's awesome!
Get out! It's a frog and he's being told to get out! Oh my god! Yeah, I like that. That's good. I forgot to bring this up, a small factoid. Toby Radiation Fox, do you know what else he's done besides
music for Homestuck is the big one that people know about.
He did a certain ROM hack.
Did he?
He made an Earthbound ROM hack. A very particular Earthbound ROM hack.
The not good one?
Yeah.
Oh, man!
I know!
Really? Oh, God!
I know!
Oh, no! Well,
not the one I streamed, the one Linebeck streamed. The one that we just couldn't stand. Like, it was crazy, but it didn't really...
Yeah, I remember someone had mentioned that he did that. And he said, like, I think he even said directly, like, yeah, I regret that, actually. So...
Hey, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to, like, be like, you should never be in game... No, like, the guy obviously knows... The guy knew Earthbound well enough to...
It's been years, you know, since
that
was a
thing. We all make mistakes. I don't regret the hack being there, because it was an experience. I mean... I don't know where I'd be without PSI Bitch Kill Omega, frankly.
Yo, Thoughtbird in the chat, you say he regrets making something bad, shocker, but yo,
sometimes you don't know something's bad till you look back at it after making it a while. I mean, I do that all the time with my stuff.
So one thing we're gonna do, since we are a fucking psychopath, we are just ignoring the shit out of her. And where are the knives? Where are the knives?
What?
Where are the knives?
Oh my god!
Yes. Where are the knives?
That's so good. That is so amazing.
It's so good. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Let's talk about wonderful small details like that. You just become fucking wretched.
Don't hold our hand.
Yeah. So, other Earthbound likes, discussions in them. So yeah, you get the turnaround. That's a big part of it. There's not a lot of really bad ones.
No.
As of yet. I mean, it's something that will come out. Yeah, Citizens of Earth wasn't wonderful. I will absolutely say Citizens of Earth is... The writing was really bad, from what I saw. It felt very stilted. But most of everything else, you know, and also the other thing too is it was way too far of a rip off of Earthbound. Like, if you watch Citizens of Earth, you legitimately are going to say out loud, I know you will, because you're pretty big on Earthbound, you will very likely watch it and go, they're trying to make HD Earthbound. Like, just 100%. There is no... Like, even the wiggling backgrounds and shit. Lifted directly.
And that wouldn't really work. I mean, it's like, we've all played it before. We know,
By the way,
how it goes.
There's the mirror.
Amazing. So good. I'm going to post the Lisa trailer in the chat for people. Somebody asked for it.
Oh, and by the way, it says it's me, comma, the name you gave the character, so it's basically the characters recognizing themselves as themselves as opposed to you.
Okay.
I just put the name in his murder as a joke to do that.
Alright. Wow. Okay. Did not pick up on that. So
yeah, I know. I did that on purpose. Yeah, so
doesn't Toriel have a bunch of other snail facts for you?
Yes, she will go through a lot of them. And I'm trying to remember if there's any other thing somewhere. I mean, there's so many details. Like, I've been over there's a partial pacifism run. One of the runs I don't think I'm gonna do, just because we're at about 2.5 hours. I might be able to do it partially. There is separate endings for there's a separate ending for repeatedly murdering her. MC, get the fuck out of the chat and go play this game. Link is at the top. Stop watching. It's like,
we're trying not to spoil you on things. It's a good game. Trust us on this, please.
I'm gonna stand right here. I'm waiting till your name disappears from the chat.
Oh, I really like the textual music when you turn the light off. It reminds me of the that room in Yume Nikki with Yuboa.
And okay, someone was actually mentioning Yume Nikki, which is a good one, and MC has left. Thank you. Whoever told you I like that guy. But yeah. Yume Nikki is it's a decent example. The only reason I wouldn't say it has no battles at all.
Yeah, it has very little gameplay.
It kind of, I wouldn't call it an Earthbound-like. I would call it just kind of a very dark. It's more of a
experimental game.
Yeah, it's not.
It doesn't feel like it has a lot of game. It's all exploration. You could wander around forever without finding a whole lot of meaningful stuff.
Like, it is inspired. It clearly has influence from Earthbound, as do so many games. Like, oh my god, like, clearly, you know, like we said, not his greatest work, don't play it, but he did another really fantastic job with, he did the hack or whatever, you know, he did Earthbound. He's done things with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, actually, one second, apparently I have a tweet from somebody, so I'm gonna look at that real quick. Just in case.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be some sort of Mother 4 fan game. But I remember looking at it, and it looked like it could be promising. Like, I signed up for the newsletter, so I'd at least see when it comes out.
Oh, apparently I missed something.
What?
So apparently Toby was watching. He said, the only thing you missed is on the worst ending, the one you did now. Walk around in a room with encounters for 5 minutes. I mean, one that should have them, but doesn't because you defeated all the monsters. Dude, no problem, Tobes. I got your back.
Oh, can we backtrack and do that?
Yeah, I believe so.
The screen is black.
I know. I had turned it off so I could go through Twitter.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, everybody. There's a lot of influence based on Earthbound. Pretty normal thing.
Sure. Big influence on games.
It should be. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it should be.
So yeah, I actually haven't heard about this detail at all, so I'm actually personally kind of interested. Thank you.
What do you have to do to trigger this?
You, Toby. Apparently you just go to a place where there normally would be things and just kind of wander around for 5 minutes. So,
okay.
Let's have a chat.
Sure.
Also,
what else have we not covered?
I mean, if if Toby is in the chat and would like to join on Skype, now is a great time.
Oh, can we make fun of him for Earthbound Hack? Please,
No.
PS that bitch kill Omega.
No.
Seriously, dude, come on.
Voto, please.
I still watch those videos because as weird as that hack
Ty
was.
underscore Tuesday, yeah, Ty underscore Tuesday, and it is the little dog with the name Ty Tuesday over the top of it. But yeah, if you want to join in, but yeah. So what are the, Yume Nikki? Another really good one. Fantastic game, just in general, but it kind of missed some of the parts of it, I think, of what makes the whole thing. And especially because it can just start out dark. Like, a really good video by my boy Diver. Yeah, I mean, I give out my Skype. It's not a big deal. I can just tell people no. Holy shit! Oh! Holy fuck! I have never seen that. Oh my god! Oh! Holy shit!
Now we are truly king of the playground.
Oh!
The monster playground.
Oh, that's a new one to me. Oh my god! Wow! Wow!
But what did we encounter?
Wow! But nobody came! Okay, one second, gotta go tweet back. let me just go ahead and just... Ah! Ah, that was amazing.
Okay, found it, thank you, love you, bye. Yeah, thanks for the tip, homie.
Hang out in... God damn it, don't quote Honey Pop right now. Underscore Tuesday. It's a small pup with my name. Alright, cool. That was... Holy shit, that was something. Thank you very much for that hot tip. Wow. Okay.
Is that it? Do we? Yup. Okay. Yeah. We
It just
go.
automatically pops you out.
So.
And yeah, wait. Listen to the music. Listen to the fucking music.
I cannot hear it right now without turning it up a bunch. So I will hear it in the video.
No, that's fine. Let me turn it up. This is good. This is real good. I haven't heard this track, I don't think. Yeah, let me see.
Oh. Hang on, let me go find the lyrics to that Ruth White song.
Oh, that is so good. Yeah, and somebody in chat, we have purified this world.
When the low, heavy sky waves like a little spirit, aching for the light.
And boom, at two at the same time, there goes just immediately
The earth
two.
is turned into a dripping dungeon in which hope, like a bat, flutters blind.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, two fucking earthbound likes. Just, or three, because yeah, you have purified this world.
Yep.
Just,
This land is now pure.
yeah, I know, I thought I'd found everything in this demo too. Damn.
That does sound like, that does remind me of the purified zones in Off.
Yeah, and Off, where once you've gotten everybody, it just empties the fuck
that-
out, and you go back.
That was consistently creepy and... Ugh.
Whoa. Man.
Hey mom, you have any Ruth White albums? Can we listen to that?
Mom, do you have any music? Any pepper steak? Whoa. Man.
She has a collection of Earthbound-like video games, but she took all the dark stuff out. It's all just flowers and happiness.
Oh, you know what? There is one thing I have forgotten to do. Yeah, let's go through and recheck objects now. One thing I forgot to do. I forgot to go down the stairwell, and if you run down there before you finish everything, because you might say like, oh yeah, can't I just sneak by Toriel? That was the first thing I tried, honestly, after I killed her, and I was like, I need to not do that, please. So I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go through, I'm just gonna cheese it on through, it's gonna be good, you know. No, she'll run down there and basically just be like, you don't want to go here. No, let's play upstairs.
I know. Yeah.
Like, no. No. Okay, that might be it then. Because I got the whole knife. And also, yeah, the the frog that tells you about...
They're all afraid of Toriel.
No, he's not there, but also... well, he's not there because now they're all afraid of you, I think. I mean, I'm not... Again, this is me. I am not creator of game. My word is not law. These are just, you know, things. But also the frog that shows you how to... or mentions that you can spare people, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be just that you... okay, it might be just that you've killed everything as well. That also makes total sense. Yeah, it's good. It's real good. It's all... ooh. Yeah, this seems like the right size for Toriel is in fact the chair, not the fireplace. It would be really messed up if they were the other way around. Yeah, and so...
I really like when you realize that the place is full of toys because she's tried to take care of a bunch of children who are all dead.
Yeah, and that she has seen this before.
I'm surprised she's left the door open already, you know?
Yeah, there's another thing that, is done, and I can show that after I can do one last launch just to kind of show small details. If you... yeah, if you go back to bed at that point, I do believe there's a voice that'll kind of come to you and just be like, you know, you need to go do a thing. You need to do a thing, man. And so,
wait, does she always make that face? When you hit her?
Oh, by the way, there's the murderer hit.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This line is real good.
Everybody who wasn't you.
I was protecting everyone, but not you. Someone in chat just put a ridiculous face in and just killed me.
I think...
Damn it.
It would be kind of funny if at that point the heart doesn't break, it just explodes.
Yeah, but...
like, no, you don't even have a chance to get heartbroken. We killed you. We killed you several times.
And, yeah, somebody does point out that the, and I had mentioned it passingly, that the, the, words. The character is gender ambiguous, which I think is really good. I was actually considering, and I decided to go with chat, but a thing I ended up doing, and I do believe the music changes a little bit. And it's real good.
By the way.
Yeah. And yeah, it's tutorials theme, but real sad. Yeah, I'm going to bed. And again, that has a different meaning when you put the name is murder.
Yeah, you're not gonna get me twice. I know that's not.
I know. As far as I know, that's all the red texts.
It'd be great if there were like another slice of pie when you woke up.
But we can go through and run a quick check.
So we never find out if there's anything actually in that room. It's not the murder dungeon or something.
Yeah, we did the mirror. We did the mirror. The mirror is real good. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the thing. Yeah, and the other thing too is I really like the way it's kind of slipped in as small details of that there was a war between humans and monsters. And clearly, you know, that's what's happening, which is why everybody kind of want to, you know, beats her down. And there, oh god, there's so much speculation. People have all sorts of speculation. And yeah, Toriel's yeah, she's an expert in fire magic, someone pointed out, so that would explain why there's no fire. So let's go do this. There's another thing, if you backtrack all the way to the beginning of the game, I will let all of you go on. And yeah, I think I forgot to point it out, but yeah, they mentioned clearly just the fire is hot, but it won't burn you. You know, that's one thing where if you go to futz with the fireplace, and that's because, you know, she's doing that.
The house has been child-proofed like 1,000 times over.
Yeah, she's very motherly and very protective, and, you know, it's because of the loss. But, you know what? Let's take... let's take a moment and just enjoy, finger quotes, this ending. This ending's good. This is a real good one.
I'll mute my mic.
That's a wonderful idea!
Hey, Ty, let's go murder everybody!
And so now the music at the end is different, by the way.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit for the ending.
Okay.
So people can enjoy this.
Now this is starting to feel like Lisa a bit.
And I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the instructions sheet. The instruction booklet, because I want you guys to see how the instructions look now. Oh, let me turn the music back down a little bit.
I did not know anything about the dynamic instruction booklet, and I think that's probably the coolest thing about this.
I want to show you guys what the instruction booklet looks like now, because this is another thing that just blew me away. So, okay, I'm going to switch to the instruction booklet. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, page 9, page 10, page 11, page 12, page 14, page 15, page 16, final page! Oh, yeah, the first time I saw this, it actually gave me chills. I was like, holy shit. Are you kidding me?
I will be extremely disappointed that there is not more metagame manipulation.
And here's the final page. I'll show you that. final page is that. And so the entire manual turns into that. Creepy as fuck. Oh man. So
it hurts.
Everybody, if you have not been convinced at this point in time that Undertale is worth your time, I can't help you. this should do it. I think.
You know what? Like, honestly, like, even if the game doesn't come out, this is like good enough for me. This has been more fun than most games.
Yeah, and there are still things in the demo. I'm not gonna go through everything. You guys can go do it yourself. There's a couple things. And yeah, there's like, yeah, so some people have like little ideas, like if you looked at the picture of Smiley, if you looked at the picture of Smiley, or you know, Flowery in a mirror, or in like a dark room, you would see yourself. And actually, yeah, see if we can add somebody to the call. Not add phone number, add to group call. No, stop. Skype, stop. Yeah, let's see if we can't get someone in here. But yeah, there's a couple more things. Everybody, please play it yourself.
Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's pretty good. Thanks for doing that stream. It was fun.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for making this game so far.
Hey, no problem. It's fun making a video game that people like a lot, I guess.
Yep, this has been very enjoyable.
Yeah, by the way, anybody who is not been paying attention at all, this is the this is the dev. Toby Radiation Fox, right?
Yeah, Toby Radiation Fox. All one word.
All
one word together.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't really know where to go with the questions. There's a lot. First of all, anything you want to say up front?
Well, I was 16 years old when I made that ROM hack, and it's really good for 16-year-olds. So,
oh no, you heard me! Oh shit, abort!
So I mean, obviously nowadays I wouldn't make something called PSI Bitch Kill Omega, but when I was 16, I was like, damn. That's like the coolest possible thing. Having a character from this children's video game swear at you and call you slurs, that's like the best possible idea. That's where my mind was. And that game...
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
A friend of mine online streamed it, and I was like, oh, this is... I don't... And then at the end, I was pretty amused. I mean... I can't fault you for making a silly thing. So
yeah,
I think it's just funny in general, and I think it's worth looking at.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's interesting for sure. It has some things that are good about
the
it.
General idea of it. I like rewriting a story, backstory for Dr. Andonauts, and that's certainly a very interesting direction. It's just the tone you took with it was at times very irreverent and maybe a little too silly at times.
Yeah,
but overall, I really like the idea.
Yeah, you could pretty much tell I was like 16 when I made it. But so it really is all over the place. Some things about it are good. Some things about it are just like, what are you doing? But yeah,
was that like the first time? Was that your first time like ROM hacking or trying to make a sort of game on your own?
No, I've made worse ROM hacks before. That's honestly the best one I made. Like, it's not good, but I'm proud of it in a weird way because it took so much effort.
It's part of like developing yourself as a developer. You have to do some things you don't like, or you end up looking back on and regretting, but it helps you grow, right?
Yeah.
So
and I'm a lot stronger now.
So Undertale, though, the demo came out. What was it? 2013. I think it was.
Yeah.
Something like that, and started the Kickstarter, went fantastically. all of that stuff. Yeah, everyone wants to know, did we miss anything in particular other than... I know there's a couple things I mentioned, like going through and getting some kills but not finishing everything. Killing Toriel repeatedly is one of the big ones. Just small things like that. But just about the game, just again, anything. And now that we've gotten the Earthbound ROM hackery out of the way.
I do have a couple of questions about the game, but I'll let you ask your stuff first. I could save them for later.
Yeah, I'll answer anything. I mean, I don't think you missed anything. You honestly showed more than I expect out of anybody. Like, I don't even expect most people to play it twice, I guess. So seeing someone go like, oh my god, this is great, I'm gonna play the whole thing like 3 times, and oh my god, I forgot to show the part where you walk down the stairs. Like, I was like, wow, this person really cares. So I honestly can't think of anything else.
Well, that's the thing, is that with as much detail as is in the game, we can tell you care, and that's what we like to see in games.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if nothing else, even if the rest of the game turns out to be trash, which it's not, but if it did, you would be like, wow,
just
this
in
sucks,
case.
this sucks, but this guy loves that it sucks. So yeah.
So the battle system, I mean, is that just kind of a... I mean, clearly it's really unique, at the very least. Saying it's got timed hits, the dodge stuff. I mean, obviously you're influenced by Earthbound, and that has some timing elements to it with, like, the rolling counter, things like that. Are there, like, Super Mario RPG, is that kind of where that comes from to a certain extent, or...
Yeah, I would say Super Mario RPG. Definitely. Mario and Luigi. Everything with timed hits, I just like them.
Yep.
I mean,
Gamer
the dodging
interaction
thing is
great.
from... The dodging thing is because I played a lot of Toho growing up, and I was just like, yeah, I love dodging bullets. I'd rather do that than press the A button to block things every time or something.
Yeah, it's definitely really good. I know that's how we sold one of our friends, Slowbeef. That's how we kind of sold him on it. Was just someone said there's bullet dodging, and immediately just boom, everyone is on board. he's like, I'm sorry, did you say shmups? It's like, yeah, we said shmups. Did you say bullet hells? Yeah. Yes. All right, I'm playing.
Did you say RPG? Well, 2 out of 3. So yeah, that's because that's all he plays now. He's beat as treasure games and shoot 'em ups.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I hope you were looking at the chat of a moment ago, because there are 2 images you should really see.
I did see putting my
okay,
own face on. Yeah, on thanks chat. Yeah, I mean, just other than everybody buy the album on the Bandcamp that I know some people have linked. And then when the game comes out, which I'm not going to ask you for predictions because that is super rude, so just going to let you go with what you said already. Yeah, just anything I guess you would be willing to mention about a thing that is happening.
No, I don't really have anything to say. I don't know. I don't really like saying things. I like to let the game sort of speak for itself. So
that's fair. At the very least, thanks for making it so far. I mean, obviously, I like it a lot. Everybody I've convinced to play it has liked it a whole bunch. Everybody I've told, and particularly just saying do 2 playthroughs was the big one, because that second ending is really what sold me on it. Just absolutely no doubts in my mind. That second ending, I'm in. I'm on board. So it was greenlit already, everything through. Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats
Thanks.
on that. Getting greenlight is a nightmare, from what I understand generally. From our good friends at No Goblin getting roundabout on it. But yeah, thank you so much for doing this. I hope it sells really, really well, obviously. But yeah, really good so far.
Congrats, Toby Radiant Fox, says Ugly Square.
Thanks, Toby Radiant Fox.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks again for streaming.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, thanks. And thank you for joining me tonight, chat, everybody here. Anyone watching through everything on YouTube later on, blah, 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 blah. Thanks for not... we had 0 bans in the chat tonight! Yeah! Good job, team! That was exceptional. Or was there a ban?
Actually, yeah.
No! Okay. No! 1 ban. Okay, 1 ban. You think you're all heroes? Let me list off the bans. We had to ban. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for everything, chat, and take it easy.